Saturday, December 13, 2003. We're at the site where Eric is doing his eagle the second time around. First time was in November. This is part of what they did this morning. This first brush pile. Now they're adding on a second brush pile to the already existing brush pile. Comes Eric flipping a log through the mud to get it all the way up to the site. They flipped all these logs for the past half hour, trying to build from the largest to the smallest. Lee's down there helping. These are the intermediate ones that they need to start stacking on top of the big logs. Eric, what's the red flashing light mean?
What?
What's the red flashing light mean?
Where?
Oh, there's no tape in it.
You positive?
There's a little signal that looks like no tape, right? How do you
Open it up. Flip it over. Press open.
This here?
Yeah. Slide it to the left.
Oops.
There's a tape.
It's tape.
There's no more tape.
Oh, is that what that means?
You can take still photos with that. Or actually, you can take film on the memory
don't we have
card.
any tape here?
Yeah, there's tape in there.
It's an important and serious matter. Let me point out that the attainment of this award is made possible through the assistance of those with the Scout tonight, his parents, family, troop leaders, fellow Scouts, friends, and members of the community. This is an occasion for pride and joy as well as a time for serious reflection. The Eagle is the highest rank Scouting has to offer the Scouts. Eric has distinguished himself through his continued performance of active service in Scouting. He has trained and practiced in his leadership abilities, and he is marked by the character gained through an understanding of his citizenship and religious beliefs. It is important that each of us understand the meaning of the Eagle Badge, which is described in the following writings. May the white of your badge remind you to live with honor. May the blue of your badge remind you to always be loyal. May the red in your badge always remind you of courage. May the motto, be prepared, always remind you that as an eagle, you are amongst the best prepared to be of service to others. May the eagle, suspended from the ribbon, always remind you to perform that service when the opportunity presents itself. Upon your chest you proudly wear a badge of silver which you dare to challenge others to air so high, your life will be where eagles fly. 5 million strong, the boys and the men, stand up for Scouting, salute, and then hark to the tale of one who knows as onward, onward, Scouting grows.
As we review the Scouting history of our newest Eagle Scout, Recruit 996 in March 1999. You were awarded the rank of Scout in April 1999. You learned more and more in meetings and other activities, but the Eagle rank is far ahead of your future.
The 3 points on the Tenderford badge stand for the 3 parts of the Scout Oath. You find these 3 points on the Mariner's compass, forever pointing the way to the North Star and a safe journey in life. On the face of the badge are 2 stars representing truth and knowledge, a shield which is the emblem of a nation molded together in justice, and an eagle to guard the freedom of the land. Eric, you received your Tenderford badge in July of 1999. You were building yourself physically, mentally, and morally.
The second class badge is a scroll with its ends turned up in the willing smile of a scout. On its face is our motto, be prepared. Suspended from it is the line, tied there to remind you of the the slogan of the Boy Scouts of America, do a good turn daily. Eric, you received your second-class badge in October of 1999.
The first class badge is a combination of the tenderfoot and second class badge. It shows that you have learned your scouting skills and that you are a friend to all and a brother to every other scout. Eric, you received your first class badge in December of 1999.
Were entitled to hold a position of responsibility within the troop. You began to explore and earn interesting and required merit badges. Eric, you became a Star Scout in September of 2000.
You have shown the world that scouting is in your heart. You have mastered knowledge of subjects that will benefit your country and your fellow men. Eric, you earned your life rank in July of 2001. The original simple principles of Scout Oath and Law now have fuller meaning. Your understanding of them was greater. We have watched you become a young man and your character unfold. We have watched your leadership ability expand into a valuable asset to the troop. We have watched your mind develop and your wisdom increase. We have watched all of these things in you. And now that you are at the threshold of your goal, we are proud of you, Eric, for you have done your advancement in a true scout-like manner. You are an eagle. It has been long, hard, but wonderful road. You have mastered your goals. You now stand as a representative of the best that scouting can accomplish in the lives of boys. May you now pass on to your younger brothers a portion of your knowledge.
At this time, I'll ask all Eagles to come forward and take their place in the Eagle's Nest. At this time, Craig Cratch, Eric's brother and an Eagle Scout from Troop 996, would like to say a few words.
Good evening. Looks like everyone's a little confused up here. For those who don't know me, my name is Craig Cratch, and I'm Eric's older brother. And we're all here tonight to honor my little brother. Well, let me rephrase, my younger brother. He's not exactly little anymore. First of all, I'd like to also thank the Darrows, not only for what they've done with the troop, but for putting up with two Cratch brothers while they're striving to obtain their eagle. When I went to college, I left Eric as a young boy, and every time I come home, I see that he's getting older and more mature. He has turned into a spectacular young man, and I'm very proud to see him here achieve the rank of Eagle. More importantly, I'm proud because he's my brother, an upstanding young man who is trustworthy, helpful, courteous, and honorable. The time I spent with him is priceless, and there's nothing more I could ask from a younger brother. I'll do. I would do anything for Eric. I try to teach him as much as I can from the mistakes that I have made and from the things that I have learned. Last night when I was thinking about what I was going to say here today, I opened up my closet to look at my old Scout shirt. And although it didn't fit me anymore, it reminded me of all the fond memories that scouting has brought me. Those memories are ones that I will cherish forever. To this day, I reminisce and tell stories about Boy Scouts and the adventures I've had. Scouting is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I'm very happy to see my brother receive his Eagle tonight. It is something that he will carry with him for the rest of his life, far beyond the end of his Boy Scouting career. Eric, I just want to tell you that I'll always be here for you. I will always be here for you. Follow your dreams, and your life will be filled with success and happiness. One thing about Eric that will never change as long as I live is that he will always be my little brother.
39 in Alexandria, Virginia, will assist by delivering the Eagle.
Clean living, honest work, unselfish citizenship, and reverence for God. And whatever others may do, you will leave behind a record of which every other scout may be justly proud. Eric, you will now rededicate yourself by repeating the Scout Oath. I ask that each Eagle join him in rededication.
On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
Thank you, Colonel. You have rededicated yourself to the principles of scouting, but one more thing is important: your future. As an Eagle Scout, you become a guide to other scouts of lower rank. You become an example in your community. Remember that your actions are now a little more conspicuous, and people will expect more of you. To falter in your responsibility will not only reflect upon you, but on your fellow Eagles and all scouting. The torch you carry is not only yours, it's ours also. Eric, I challenge you to enter the Seagull Brotherhood, holding ever before you, without reservation, the ideals of honor and service by the repetition of the Eagle Scout promise before your fellow members. Though the words you use are similar to those with which you joined scouting, they will mean more now than they could have meant at any time in the past. When you pledge yourself on your sacred honor, you will be sealing your eternal loyalty to the code of the Eagle Scout. With the words which close the Declaration of Independence, Scouts, parents, and guests, please stand. I affirm my allegiance
I affirm my allegiance
to the three promises of the Scout Oath.
to the three promises of the Scout Oath.
I thoughtfully recognize
I thoughtfully recognize
and take upon myself
and take upon myself
the obligation and responsibilities
the obligations and responsibilities
of the rank of Eagle Scout.
of the rank of Eagle Scout.
On my honor,
On my honor,
I will do my best
I will do my best
to make my training an example,
to make my training an example,
my rank and my influence
my rank and my influence
count strongly
count strongly
for better scouting
for better scouting
and for better citizenship
and for better citizenship
in my troop,
in my troop,
in my community,
in my community,
and in my contacts with other people.
and in my contacts with other people.
To this I pledge my sacred honor.
This I pledge my sacred honor.
Thank you, Eric. Everyone be seated. By the National Court of Honor of the Boy Scouts of America, it is my privilege and pleasure to pronounce you an Eagle Scout. May the oath you have taken remain with you forever.
Thank you, Mr. Darrow. Would Mr. and Mrs. Cratch and Craig Cratch please come forward to help present Eric with his
Scout certificate, which reads that he has completed the requirements and is hereby certified to be an Eagle Scout by the Boy Scouts of America.
Each time a scout advances in rank, it is customary for the scout to present his mother or father with a miniature rank pin. The rank of Eagle is no different. Eric, you may now present your mother with her miniature Eagle pin. In recognition of fatherly advice and guidance along the trail to Eagle, I ask Mr. Prash to present Eric with his Eagle Scout neckerchief. One last piece of business which we must complete before you say a few words. In addition to the American flag and the troop flag, we also have the white and purple flag, a symbol of the International Brotherhood of Scouting. The streamers already attached to the flag have been placed there in honor of your fellow Eagles. Since our troop's inception in 1961, we have had 89 Eagle Scouts. The names of the Eagle Scouts from Troop 96 appear on the wall in Founders Hall. Please take a minute and review the names while you are enjoying your refreshments. Eric would like to say a few words.
For the past 9 years, I've been involved in scouting. I've enjoyed every minute of scouting because I had a goal, and that goal was to reach the rank of Eagle Scout. Through the many years of scouting, I've had more opportunities and adventures than I could have ever dreamed of. Everyone should have the opportunity to be in scouts. My advice to the younger scouts is to stick with it. This is one event in your life that you can only have one shot at. If I survive, so can you. As you get older, more exciting opportunities come your way. One of the best experiences I had with scouting was backpacking 100 miles in Philmont, New Mexico with a group of my best friends. Although I didn't bring home a permanent souvenir like my brother, I have had plenty of memories. Another memory is my Eagle Project. It is hands down the hardest part of scouting, but it teaches leadership, and leadership is the basis of scouting. I am proud of my work that I have done to better my community and Huntley Meadows Park. The rank of Eagle Scout means a lot. It stays with you for the rest of your life. Although reaching the rank of Eagle Scout was a challenge, it was definitely worthwhile because of the places I went, like summer camps and Powhatan, the skills that I learned, like leading and working with others. But the best part of scouting was meeting new and wonderful people. Many of these people have affected my life and journey through scouts. These aren't just people, they are my friends and leaders. Right now I'd like to acknowledge some of the most influential people through my scouting career. Mr. Darrow, would you please come up? Something here. Mr. Darrow, you have been here since the beginning and are still here to donate your time and experience and resources. You're a real blessing for us. Mrs. Darrow? Your organization find the drive to finish my Eagle Scout. Lots of reminders and lots of reminders. My big brother Craig, I followed in his footsteps and ended up being a size 13 and him being a size 12. Mr. Helwig, who got me started in Cub Scouts and helped me achieve the Arrow of Light. Mr. Hayden and Mr. Tracy, who came in later in my scouting career and devoted their time and resources to different campouts and summer camp. Mr. Baptista, who helped me through the complicated process of the Eagle paperwork. And my AP history teacher, Mr. Goldfarb, my employer, Mr. Robinson. And my lacrosse coach, Coach Baer, who wrote me letters of recommendation to get the Eagle. To my extended family members, my grandmother, my godfather, aunts, uncles, cousins, for their encouragement and support, and most of them are here today. And last but not least,